Alright, so now we're going to go through and actually activate your eEdge website. And actually it's already activated, but we need to set it up, set the foundation to that website up so it's fully functional for you and your clients. So what we're going to do is from the MyKW dashboard, or control panel I should say, all we're going to do is you have two options. Under marketing, you can hover over that and then just go manage eEdge website, or you can go to marketing, show more options, and manage your eEdge website. You can also do your eAgency website from here, and within the program there is a tab called website 101, and that actually goes through the eAgency website. So you do have the two websites that you are given here, so you can use which one you prefer. And then we're going to go into the eEdge one for right now. So manage the eEdge website, and that will bring you right into the tab. Right now the menu bar is on the left hand side. This will be switching to the top, and just to give you a little more functionality and a little more ease to use the program, it's going to have drop down menus. So we're on the website. First thing we're going to do is go to our general info. So we're going to click on that and then click edit, and just make sure that all of our information is in here properly. And then we also have the ability to change the time zone, and then the delete, allow prospect deletion as well. So we can change the phone number, the fax number, make sure that's all right. Then all you have to do is hit save, and then that should update for you. And then profile info. The first thing you're going to want to do is get your photo in there. Your photo is what's going to show up on, I'll go to the home page here. So my home page, this is what's going to show up on my home page, is my photo. So I want to go, I can't do anything with it until I scroll down to the bottom, click on edit, and click browse, and then find wherever you have your photo located. And I should be able to find mine. Let's go. A ton of stuff on here. Here we go. New pic. So I put it in there, which I already have it in there, but then I hit save. And then what you're going to want to make sure happens when you hit save, that it took the photo. Make sure that that photo that you just saved does appear over here. So we want to do that and save it, just so we didn't go through every other step, then hit save and find out that that didn't work. So now we have the photo. If it didn't, just redo it and then it'll save in there. Sometimes it just takes an extra try. But go down to edit, and now let's make sure our contact information is correct. Our cell phone is in there, our login email, and then I'm going to touch on these, the external email and the alternate website. This was something that was added per the request of the agents, and that is the ability on all of the marketing material. So this would be the 33 touches, 8x8s, the material that you print off, the flyers, and so on and so forth. If you want to use an external email address, so you've already been branding yourself as one certain email address, you want to use that, you have the ability to do that. And also you can use an alternate website on there. So if you don't want to send them to this eEdge website, you can send them to your other website that you have. But what you do is you put that information in here, and then the second step is to go down and tell the system that you want to use that external email and the alternate website. If you don't tell it to do that in your marketing, it will not grab that information. It'll keep your eEdge email and your eEdge website. There's some advantages to the eEdge email. I would talk with your team leader on this to find out what would be the best option for you and how to go. And the reason why is if you take the email out of the eEdge system, it has no way of tying the communication. So when you're sending information back and forth to that client, to tie it to their contact record and stay in their history, you would have to keep it within the eEdge system. So there are some different options for that. You can IMAP stuff, which will go in the advanced area, but you can IMAP to Outlook, and most of the smartphones have that capability as well. Gmail at this point does not. You cannot IMAP retrieve with Gmail. I've heard that that is something that may be coming down the pipeline, which would then allow you to pull your eEdge email into Gmail if it had the IMAP feature, but it currently does not. So that is why you cannot pull your email into Gmail from eEdge, because it needs the IMAP, which is an advanced communication device for email, which would allow it to still stay to that contact record. Alright, enough of that. Put in your password, and then your agent MLS ID. You're going to want to make sure that you have set up your IDX for your eEdge website. You need to have IDX on there. IDX just gives it the capability to show every single listing on your MLS on your website. You want to have that full featured website. So if you do not have the capability, like if you, I'm going to delete one, but if you hit add agent MLS ID and all it shows you is KWLS as the dropdown and not your MLS, you need to go into the MLS administration and go through the steps on setting up your IDX, because you want to add that IDX so then you get the full capability of having all your listings. Now what that will also do is in your Market My Listings, if you have your MLS ID in there, it will pull all of your listings from the MLS. Where if you don't have your MLS ID, you just have your KWLS ID, it will only pull your listings, it'll pull your listings from KWLS, which does have a different ID number on those. So you want to make sure that you have your MLS IDX set up. So we'll go back to that, to profile info. So again, pause this at any time if you're filling this out as you're watching the video. So put that in there. You can change your bio and so on and so forth, and then simply hit your save button, and then you're set for your profile info. The next thing you can, I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to go down to main text. Main text is the stuff that's going to show up right on your main page. So if we look at that information right there, I can change that, and I can, and that's what shows up on my main page here. You do have the ability to add videos and images as well to this. Insert image. If you do want to do a video, all you'd simply do is go to YouTube. And I'm just going to steal a video off of YouTube, and I won't actually spend too much time on this. I just want to show you how, if you want to add maybe a welcome video or something to your homepage. But if I had a video, and I'll just go to my channel real quick. All you do to add a video to any website that allows for source code to be entered, just go to my videos, or find the video wherever it may be, and I'm just going to pull up this video on YouTube. And on YouTube, you will see, close that down, the ability to share. Underneath the video, you click on share, and then what you're going to want to do is say, I want the embed code because I want to embed it. So click embed, and then it gives you the code. All you do is you copy that, and then you jump back, and right now it's asking for the text. But if I click HTML, it will give me that source code. And honestly, if you get to ever learn source code, very, very helpful tool. But then you can insert that, then hit save, and then that should be on your main page. So that's all you'd have to do to enter in video onto your website. And mine actually didn't save because my cookies has a little issue on it with Google Chrome, but that is all you would have to do for that. Cell text, I'll skip on that one. Site images, this is another thing you're going to want to make sure you have on your website. Site images are going to be your logo, which is the bottom one, agency logo, and then also this image right here on your website. So you're just going to make sure that you have that chosen as well. So make sure you can go into edit. What's kind of cool is you can type in, if I want houses, hit search. Probably should just do house. It will pull stuff up. If I want something that kind of resembles maybe a river, you can kind of do your own thing. Just type it in and it will find that information for you. Let's see, it's taking a little bit since I'm recording. There it is. So I can pull up stuff like that, grab that as my image, hit save. Now I go back to my website and I refresh it, and that image is now there. You can put in your own custom image as well. It just takes a little bit more work to do that. And then alerts. So this is another key thing you're going to want to do, is do the alerts. Number one thing you want to do is be able to respond to your clients in a timely fashion. So I have two alerts set up on here. One is my text message, and then one is my email address. So if I didn't have anything, if I wanted, I'd simply click the add button, and then put in my cell phone, and I select my carrier, and then I hit add. Now I will get a text message if anybody is on my website and inquires about anything, or if they send me an email as well, I'll get an alert saying that that person has communicated with me. So make sure you have those on there. Let's go down to MLS administration. That is where you can start your application for your IDX. Just go to the IDX section of this program, and it'll show you the steps on setting up your IDX. It's very simple to do that. So that is the foundation to your website. Make sure you have all those things set up. You can change a theme. Some of the stuff that you're seeing on here, I do have a pro feature, has a few advances. I can do some different themes on my website. I can do search widgets as well on my website. So that is something that is an option on the pro that you may want to look into if it's an option. Again, just talk with your TL on that, but that is definitely something you could look into for down the road. So that is your website. You are all set on that part of it. Now you can guys go on to the next section.